today is a rest day for me. So I work out 5 days a week, and then I take 2 days a week, typically Saturday and Sunday, to rest. Now, there's a big piece of me that wants to go back and punch and kick things. But I understand that the rest days are, in many respects, more important than the working out days. Now, how has this paralleled to your spiritual walk in becoming that spiritual warrior? Rest is just as important as the days that you're really focusing on, whether it's manifesting your desires, whether it's the self-healing practices, whatever it may be, studying different things, right? And that's why the title of this was, sometimes you got to quit being spiritual and just chill out for a couple of days. So it's so important to give yourself those windows of time that you just do whatever. If it's, I don't know, if it's sitting home watching TV, if it's going out and just having coffee, or if it's going out for recreation, just to recreate, or go out to a restaurant just to have something to eat. Just chill out, because it's so important. Just like when you're working your physical body, that it takes that time to actually heal and repair. Because in so many ways, when I'm pushing really hard, I'm in a way, probably quite literally, damaging my muscles. And that's why it's so important to have those rest days, because that's where they repair, they strengthen, they condition themselves. See, and if I didn't have those 2 rest days, it would actually hamper my growth. Now, how does this parallel to your spiritual walk and developing that resilience and that strength and that power? Is you're working, but you need to give your body, soul, spirit, right? So your whole being, it needs those days of rest so it can just kind of chill out, and in a non-physical way, repair, restore, condition, do all those things that we need to do if we're physically working out. And this is always what I've talked about right from the beginning. We talk about, we have our physical world, and then I call it our non-physical world. And there's so many parallels in between the two. There's nothing really magical about the non-physical. Now, some of the laws, if you will, of physics, I'll use that word, that apply in the physical don't apply in the non-physical, and vice versa. But there's also a whole lot of parallels. And this, I think, is sometimes where we miss it. We think as we're developing, maturing in our spirituality, that it's somehow mystical, otherworldly experience. And believe me, there's times it feels that way. But at the very fundamentals, it's a very practical, and in my words, mechanical process. And just like with anything, those rest days where you just chill out, watch your favorite TV show, or go out and just, I don't know, go to the mall, whatever you want to do, but just give those rest days, because a warrior understands that it's push, but then there's also the times when there's rest.